Ever since the Conservative government canceled the mandatory long-form census in 2010, there's been a lot of controversy over what took its place, the National Household Survey. David Hulchanski is a professor at the University of Toronto, and you've written an op-ed for us in which you call the NHS data worthless nonsense. Can you tell us exactly what is your most pressing concern about the NHS?
Well, we're focused on the income part of the NHS, which we're able to compare to tax filer data for the same year, and it's completely different. So it's totally unreliable to use the NHS data for anything. A voluntary survey produces random results.
So you're saying that when it comes to the NHS and when you compare it against tax filer data, in fact, it makes Canada seem much more middle class than we actually are.
More middle income, because fewer low-income people filled it in, and fewer of the highest income people filled it in. They can't be bothered.
What is the danger there in terms of public policy?
Well, it's a completely false representation of who we are. A census is supposed to tell us who we are, and it doesn't. And that's why my colleagues and I say it should be withdrawn. It is not reliable for anything we can think of. And we need to restore the census in 2016 to its proper scientific method.
What do you think it would take for the federal government to restore a mandatory census?
Oh, it's simple. They just have to decide to do it, and they'll probably save money.
So in your opinion, what do you think was the impetus for making it voluntary in the first place?
For some people, not knowing things is better than knowing them, frankly. And it was predictable that fewer low-income people would fill it in. So it paints a rosier picture of the country for some people. And then it allows deniability for those who are in politics, right? Where one politician says this about the country, another politician can say something different from Statistics Canada now. So for political uses, for business uses, it just messes everything up.
Thank you so much for joining us, Professor Hulchanski.
Well, it was good being here.